Professor Membrane, if isotonic solutions keep cells balanced like this, do doctors use them in hospitals?
Excellent question, Sally. Yes, doctors use isotonic solutions very often to help patients maintain fluid balance. One of the most common isotonic solutions is normal saline and Ringer's lactate.
Starting the IV now.
It contains 0.9% sodium chloride, which has almost the same concentration as blood plasma. It is used for patients with dehydration. It is used for patients with burns. This helps them heal. It is used for patients with vomiting and diarrhea.
So what are the contraindications?
They are patients with heart failure, people with kidney disease, patients with fluid overload.
So isotonic solutions help doctors keep the body balanced, just like Balance Babe.
Exactly. They replace fluids without disturbing the cell's size or shape.
Professor, I feel really full. I think I might pop. That's hypotonic lie.
So what are the examples of hypotonic solutions?
Examples are 0.45% saline, 0.325 saline, and 5% dextrose in water.
Perfect. So what are they used for?
They are used in helping kidneys excrete fluids, hypernatremia, that is, high salt levels, and diabetic ketoacidosis after initial stabilization.
So what are the contraindications?
Perfect. They are patients with low blood pressure because fluid moves into cells instead of the bloodstream. It can also cause a risk for cerebral edema. Also for burns or trauma patients, may worsen swelling.
So hypotonic is mostly for dry cells, but dangerous if the blood pressure is already low.
Perfect. That's why we always monitor the patient closely. This is a hypertonic solution. In a hypertonic solution, water leaves the cell. The cell shrivels.
I feel like a dried fruit.
Can you list the examples of hypertonic solutions?
Examples are 3% sodium chloride, 5% dextrose in normal saline, 10% dextrose D10.
What are the indications?
Indications: severe hyponatremia, low sodium, cerebral edema to pull water out of swollen brain cells, heart failure because it can worsen fluid overload, and shock patients needing fluid volume expansion.
Wow, that is awesome!
Let's see what happens inside the brain. Through osmosis, the fluid leaves and the cells recover.
So hypertonic is basically for too much water in cells or severe low sodium, but dangerous for weak hearts or kidneys.
Spot on! Monitoring electrolytes and fluid balance is key. We have come to the end of today's class. See you next time.
Bye, Pookies.